What's that big goal that you're working towards? That dream that dances on the edge of your mind. That goal that's found its way onto your list year after year. There's a saying that life is lived moving forward, but only understood looking backwards. Meaning some of the things that matter most as you do them don't seem like they're adding up to much. That is until you look back and see how far you've really come. The question will always be, will you trust the process long enough to hold on? If you plant a seed and you water it, the next day you won't notice much. If you water it again and come back the day after that, again, probably nothing. But if you stick with it, at some point you will see a change. You just have to trust the process. For me personally, my journey into real estate is probably the best example that I can think of. I'd submit offers to purchase houses, and over, they would get rejected. But I realized once I submitted those offers, I had little control over the final outcome. I couldn't force somebody to accept my offer to purchase their house. But what I did have control over was the process. The decision to submit 2 offers or 20, to immerse myself in 1 networking event or 10, those goals were 100% mine to own. Those were my metaphorical seeds that needed watering. And it just so happens that submitting 20 offers instead of 2 increases my odds exponentially. And yeah, it took a while, but the year I figured that out, well, the rest is history. The lesson: focus on actions over outcomes. And it's rarely about the amount of effort you could put in, and more about how long you could sustain those efforts. 15 minutes a day for 5 years will always be more than 5 hours a day just for 5 weeks. And while that may sound obvious, I'd argue for you to take a look at the Instagrams and the TikToks of today and see their overglorification on the quote-unquote grind. And I have nothing against hard work, just as long as you don't confuse intensity with commitment. I'm a firm believer that most battles are won in the shadows. In those 15 non-negotiable minutes a day where you do the thing that you know you're supposed to do. Every day. Watering that metaphorical seed that will one day grow into your dreams. Even though that seed hasn't pushed through the ground, you still show up, pouring into what you know will one day pay off. So I challenge you, trust in the process, even when progress seems invisible. Remember, the intensity of your efforts is important, but the duration and consistency will define your success. Water your seeds today and every day with passion and persistence, and turn that dream dancing in your mind into a reality you can hold. One step at a time.